product and make it, more accessible and more fun for our users to take part and, enjoy the experience of playing fantasy football. I think you'll notice that there's some slight changes in terms of just the way that it looks. The game itself is pretty much the same, which I think is a good thing, given the fact that we've been so successful at our fantasy products for so many years. But you'll notice, just a little bit easier to sort of navigate yourself through the process of setting up your league. The commissioner tools are certainly a little bit more accessible.
Mm-hmm.
You'll notice that our mock draft product continues to get better, and it's a lot of fun, to take part in that sort of practice and sort of getting ready to prepare yourself for your draft. So I don't want to give away all the little details about what it is. I think when you sign up and you take a look at it, you really enjoy the process yourself.
Excellent, thank you. And I know that one of the looks like one of the upgrades that CBS is implementing as well is kind of, I don't know if it's enhancing or bettering their apps for smartphone users as well.
Yes, I'm not so adept at some of those technological things that we're doing, but yes, they are trying to make it more accessible for smartphone users. Certainly the mobile side of things is a direction I think we're all well aware that it's headed. You want to be able to do your draft and pick your players off the waiver wire and set your lineup on your phone, and that's something certainly we're well ahead of in trying to make that happen.
Excellent. Great. Now, I'm a big fan of CBS. I used to use Yahoo and just found it very basic and kind of cut and dry and amateur-like. But CBS has so many more kind of interactive features. One of the things, though, that CBS, it looks like, did remove for this season was the Pick'em feature. Can you maybe tell us the reasoning behind this?
To be honest, I don't know.
Okay.
That, again, there are certain things that, we are privy to and certain things we're not.
Sure.
That I don't know, and maybe if there's more voices heard, more complaints, if there's something that you really like there, that they can potentially bring that back.
Okay, very good. Now, Jamie, as fantasy football continues to grow and evolve, many experts believe that fantasy football will have to naturally kind of become more intertwined with social media, such as Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and things like that. Jamie, do you agree? Maybe that's where fantasy football is headed, and if so, do you know if CBS has any kind of plans to incorporate this into their product?
Oh, I mean, without a doubt, that's certainly the way it's headed. If you're behind the social media game at this point, you're probably behind in a lot of things, not just fantasy football. We do, I think, a very good job at, trying to stay, at least ahead of the game. Certainly keeping pace with everything that's going on with that type of, involvement with our users and between myself and Dave Richard, if you follow us on Twitter, you'll see that we try to not only tweet out our articles, our rankings, we try to provide interactive things. One thing we've done this year is in years past we've always just done these mock drafts, and try to give people an example of drafts that we've done and sort of a guideline for people to follow.
Mm-hmm.
This year we've incorporated using someone off of Twitter for each draft that we've done, so it's allowed people to take part with quote unquote experts, and I think it keeps people coming back and looking for the little tidbits of news that we release throughout that process. So our Facebook page for CBSSports.com's fantasy is very good. Our social media coordinator here, her name's Elise Kopp. She does a great job of staying on top of all the news and answering questions. And you'll see that we try to information as we can through our Twitter feed, through our Facebook page, and try and keep that engagement going with our users through social media.
That's great, Jamie. And lastly, what would you say is the most important aspect in having both a fun and competitive fantasy football league?
The most important aspect of having a fun and competitive football league, paying attention throughout the whole year. You get
Right.
a lot of people who are so excited on draft day.
Mm-hmm.
You're with your buddies, if you're doing a live draft, or the smack talking that goes on if you're doing it online, whether it's an auction or a live draft. And then sometimes, people, they get off to an 0-2 start, or maybe a 1-3, 1-4 start. They just lose interest, and that sort of takes away the whole fun for the entire league.
Right.
Always stay competitive. You never know if you're going to help out a friend, maybe by beating somebody else. You know what I mean? If your buddy's in a playoff spot and he's facing somebody, set the most competitive lineup you can have. And if you're in that type of league where you get bored after the first few weeks, make it a keeper league, make it a dynasty league.
Mm-hmm.
Go about making it so that you have to stay involved throughout the course of the year by making trades to set up that franchise for the next couple of years to come.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, one thing that I know I've done in some of my league here is kind of implementing a weekly award where if you score the most points, for that particular week, then you win a certain whatnots or.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. And Jamie, you mentioned earlier that you're on Twitter. Is there a way we can follow you? I know that you're on the you have videos and you write a lot on the CBS site. Where can we kind of see you more?
Yeah, absolutely. You can follow me on Twitter, which is at Jamie Eisenberg. You can follow our CBS Twitter feed, which is at CBS Fantasy FB for football. Then also follow my coach, Dave Richard, which is at Dave Richard. And not only that, check out our podcast. If you like what we do on video, I think you'll find our podcasts, which are very entertaining. You can download those on iTunes as well.
Great. Well, CBS is definitely my favorite fantasy site. I think it's the best product out there by far. Jamie Eisenberg, I just want to thank you for being on the show today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Great.
That was this week's Dynasty Podcast Interactive segment.
Bob. Hey, Bob.
Hey.
Wake up, Bob.
What the hell happened?
You passed out.
What? Well,
Yeah.
You know what? I'm bad. I feel good. Okay. Get Jamie on the phone. Let's do that. I'm excited. Let's do this.
Bob, I already interviewed him.
What?
You were passed out. The show must go on. You were laying here, and I had a scheduled time with him. You're passed out. I'm interviewing him. I touched you while you were sleeping, which was kind of cool for
Wait,
me.
what?
Probably weird for you, but yeah.
Wait. So
It's over. We did it. We just talked to Jamie Eisenberg.
Jamie Eisenberg.
Yeah, it was an amazing interview.
So I don't get to talk to him.
No, you missed out, man. You missed out. I apologize, Bob.
Damn it.
Anyway, that's going to wrap things up here on the...
Serious?
That was the Draft Analysis Special Edition, episode number 2 of the Tom Berkowitz Trucking Dynasty Podcast. I'd like to thank good old Jamie Eisenberg for being on the show, and all you assholes for listening. Bub, you want to thank anyone?
No, go fuck yourself.
This is Commissioner Scooper.
And Bob Palooza.
Good luck in week 1. Over and out.
This is reigning Pick'em champion Coach Jae Young Kim of the Yellow Peril, and this ridiculous episode of the Dynasty Podcast was brought to you by Tom Berkowitz Trucking. The sons of bitches provide quality service to residential and commercial clients. Don't miss out. Tom Berkowitz Trucking.